patient's allergy status should always be checked and updated at the start of any episode of care. If you try to prescribe a medication when the patient's record doesn't have an allergy status entered, Medchart will prompt you to check it. You should always ensure an allergy status is recorded and should only bypass this message if you consider the risk of the patient not receiving medication before you have confirmed their allergy status to be greater than the potential harm from being given a medication to which they are allergic. There is currently no link between systems managing allergy status, for example Advantis, and you may need to enter allergy status in both systems. We begin in the patient summary screen, but please be aware you can record an allergy on any screen once you have selected to work with the patient. So to record an allergy, or record that a patient has no known allergies, select the Add button. Here you can specify that they have no known allergies or intolerances, a drug class allergy such as penicillins, a specific drug allergy, a drug intolerance, in other words a non-immune response, such as gastric irritation with ibuprofen, or a non-drug allergy, such as food or material allergy. Non-drug allergies are entered as free text and will not provide any guidance when prescribing. For example, allergies to nuts will not advise when medications containing nut derivatives are prescribed. In this example, we will record a drug class allergy to penicillins. So select Class Allergy. To search for a drug, we will enter penicillin in the class name fields, and then select Search. In this example, we'll do this for you. We then select penicillins from the list of matches. The certainty level defaults to definite. You can amend this to probable or possible, but we will leave the default. The dates for when the allergy was first apparent and diagnosed default to today's date, but can be amended if the exact date is known. This does not influence how the allergy is managed from the point it is added. In the comments section, you should enter details of the type of reaction the patient had. In this example, we will type in anaphylaxis. To save the details, we need to select Continue. You are returned to the patient summary screen, where you can see the allergy you have recorded. Now that the allergy is recorded to penicillins, the system will warn and highlight if medication containing penicillins are attempted to be prescribed. If an allergy has been recorded in error, or it is deemed to have been resolved, select the allergy from the patient summary screen. Here you can change the status to resolved. You must enter a date for the date it is resolved. In this example, we will enter this for you. And then we need to click on Continue to save. Note that since this patient has had an active allergy that was removed, the status has now changed to No Known Allergies. If the status remains unknown, you are able to indicate this by using Add. There is a clear difference between unknown allergy status and no known allergies. Be careful in your interpretation of these. Please ensure patient allergy statuses are always correct and double-checked upon each attendance. Do not rely on historical information.